let's try to make this a quick one. What's going on, guys? Vega here for SerpentX Tech. Obviously, it's the day after the Ethereum Merge. We're still alive. Everything is okay. No, we still have toilet paper. Nothing has gotten too crazy. But, this is kind of a follow-up to my previous video where I wanted, even though we can look at the charts and see all the data for that specific date, I wanted to record a video looking at the hash rates yesterday before the merge to see how everything pans out. Now we're going to review the hash rates right now. Unfortunately, it looks like Ethereum's taking a bit of a hit after the merge. Not sure if, people were, buy the rumor, sell the news type situation. But while everything's, 1 to 2% down, maybe 3% at the most on some of the other altcoins, Ethereum is almost 6% down. And you can see it's taking a dive. Which is quite unfortunate because I wanted to use some of that Ethereum to buy some components, and it looks like I may want to do it sooner rather than later. But anyways, point being, we want to look at the hash rates. On what to mine, everything is going crazy, everything is lagging. Obviously, there's going to be a huge difficulty spike come a day and a half after the official merge and everybody switched over to Ergo because they have that much of a delay. Not sure why. Hopefully, Son of a Tech can work with CW or the Ergo team to identify exactly why that is. Maybe the consensus or the people can vote to kind of, tighten that up a bit. Because a day and a half before the difficulty adjusts is a little bit too much in my opinion. But I understand why there's a long gap there. We don't want people pool hopping or swapping algos and then, spike up the difficulty like Nice Hash, renting power and stuff like that, which Auto Lycos is the algorithm and available on Nice Hash. You can see profitability is all jacked up. I went from $40 a day on my system down to $20 a day. And then after electricity, I'm making less than $10 a day. So, shut it down? Nah. I am going to be doing some maintenance, so I will be shutting it down. I also have something else that I need to test, which is going to require me to shut down at least one of my rigs. Gives me time to do some maintenance on that. But good morning, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. And for the future viewers that come and watch this later on, we can see that Ergo, Flux, even Conceal. A lot of people switched over to Conceal, believe it or not. Raya was also lagging a little bit earlier, late last night, excuse me, because I only have like 4 hours of sleep. Neoxia, or Nox, whatever you want to call it, got a significant bump in hash rate. Ciro's also lagging. Attorney's lagging. Ravencoin's lagging. Bitcoin Gold's lagging. Conflux, Beam, Ethereum Classic, Firo, Cork Chain, Ubic, Gemlink, Swap, Equilibra, BitTube Cash, Cortex, Expanse, Etho, Feathercoin, Callisto, and EtherGem. What does this lagging mean? Well, this lagging means, or this indicator basically means there's been a recent difficulty spike or drop in rewards over the past 24-hour rewards. And let's look at Ethereum Classic hash rate, right? So if we go to 2 miners, look at that nice little spike. We went from around 70 terahash up to a whole 200, almost 300 terahash. ASICs? Okay. All right. Okay. So that's basically, we got 200 terahash from specialized devices that probably just mine Ethereum Classic by itself, or excuse me, Ethereum by itself, that we're now able to mine Ethereum Classic, switch over to the only coin that will be profitable for those machines to mine. And let's say, I would say 200 to 300 terahash of the Ethereum hash rate. Maybe not 300, maybe let's say 200, almost 300. Somewhere in there, 200 to 300 terahash that was on the Ethereum network. So that was at the time when we left last night, it was 750 terahash on Ethereum. And, minus the 300, so that leaves about 550. Let's say 500 terahash for GPU miners, while 300 were ASICs. But this may not be all of them, right? A lot of the ASIC users or personnel probably turned off their rigs, or turned off their ASICs and machines in general. So very interested to see how things pan out, because we really want to look at this long term. Now, this is the day after video, but we will be coming back and reviewing the data after the fact, or a few time frames after. But Ravencoin has been on a steady rise over the past week. Right before the merge, we were around 10, close to or under 10 terahash. And now we spiked up to 20 terahash, so got an extra 10 terahash there as GPU miners move on over to Ravencoin. Now, Ergo, of course, before the merge was looking around, I would say at the beginning when I did my stream, it was about 30 to 35 terahash when I did my stream. So early yesterday morning, and now we spiked all the way up to 264 terahash. Some people dropped off, and we're leveling off at 180 terahash. Maybe everybody knew that everybody would come to Ergo, or people knew that everybody would come to Ergo, so they decided, you know what, I'm not going to mind that because it's going to become unprofitable in a day and a half as the difficulty adjusts for the increase in hash rate. Now, I did see on the chart that there was it says 740, 750 terahash on Ethereum, but you can see here, well, you can't see here because I'm in your way. You can see here on the right-hand side, it did drop off like a rock. If anything, we're at 6.8 petahash of something still trying to mine Ethereum, even though it's not really mineable anymore, but whatever. Cool, you do you. Let's see, Ethereum network hash rate. Let's look at the two miners chart. Yeah, so it still says 740 terahash, kind of like flatlining. Maybe these ASICs didn't switch over, but I don't think that's accurate. I think there's something else is going on. I don't think that's 100% accurate because, you know, almost 200 to 300 went to Ethereum Classic. So it definitely should say 550, maybe 500, or around 500 on the Ethereum hash rate if that was the case. But then we got all the miners dispersing amongst the various ecosystems. A lot of it looks to go to Ergo. Let's look at Flux real quick. Again, at the beginning of the day, we were around 3.3 megasouls or MS, and now we are up to almost 6. So quite a bit of hash rate went to Flux as well. I would say safe bet right now would be Ergo, number one coin that people swapped over to, Raven coin, and then Flux. Let's check out Nox, 2 terahash, up to almost 5 terahash. So quite a bit there as well compared to Raven. You know, getting almost 10 terahash. I would say most of the people went to Raven versus Neoxia or Nox or whatever the hell you want to call it. Firo also had a nice little spike yesterday. I believe at time of filming, we were at 120 something, 123 gigahash, and now look at us. So somebody knows something, and I understand, right? You don't want to follow the herd. You don't want to go to where everybody else is going because then it's going to decrease profitability. So people are dispersing amongst various cryptocurrencies that maybe not everybody's talking about. 100% correct. Good job on making that choice. Let me turn on some light for you real quick. I want to wrap up the stream because I am working. Currently, Conflux, it looks like we had a nice little spike up from about 1 terahash all the way to 2.25 terahash. Bitcoin Gold, we jumped from about 2 megasouls or MS up to 3.26, only about 1 megasoul in net hash increase. And then, of course, as we look at what to mine, various other cryptocurrencies have seen an increase in hash rate. If we actually go back to my video here, I'm going to make sure that I pause it. I want to see what Conceal was at. Whoops, that was loud. I want to see what Conceal was at yesterday. Sorry for the loud noise there for a minute. Give me what to mine. Give me what to mine, Vega. All right, Conceal yesterday was at 1.5 mega hash. And today it's at 2 point something. Yep, 2 mega hash. So it went up about half a mega hash, basically. Caspa just got added to the charts. I wasn't able to get that data yesterday, but of course it's there now. There's probably quite a bit of users switching over to that network or mining on that network. Let's see if we can do some quick research. Because I know most people are like, what? They're dual mining it. They're not really direct mining it, but, you know, who knows? Resources. Let's see. Let's just look this up. So, Caspa crypto network hash rate. No, not really. It actually went down. So most people are dual mining that coin. So nothing to write home about. Let's see what else here. Xano is at 13 gigahash now. Let's see if we can see it in the video. Yeah, it was around 9.79 gigahash yesterday. Vertcoin was around 2 gigahash. Now it's around 3 gigahash. We see Bitcoin Z was around 71 gigahash. Bitcoin Z. Now it's around over 108, almost 108 kilohash. Excuse me. Wait. Okay, yeah, it is okay. So it went from 71 kilohash to 108. What else? What else is spiking here? Bitcoin Gold, we already talked about that. Eternity. All right, so Eternity is around 100 kilohash, and yesterday was only at 32. So that's a significant bump in net hash for Eternity as well. So some miners, being smart, again, are not following the herd and are moving to coins that not everybody is talking about. And I 100% support it. 100%. I'm behind you, baby. So 18.57 gigahash on Quark chain. And it's now 65 gigahash, right? So now that's an ETH hash token. So people are going to want to switch over to coins like that, especially if they have specialized devices meant for only ETH hash or ETC. Maybe they believe that Quark chain will pop off because Ethereum is now gone and Ethereum Classic is going to take a slump. There's a number of speculation or speculators in the market. And it's not about profitability right now, guys. It's about what projects you believe in. I'll get to some questions in the live chat in a minute. I just want to make sure I get this information out for my future viewers. So hang on to your questions, send a super chat or at me. So BitTube Cash is around 511 hashes right now. Did we get that data from yesterday? 511 hashes from what? Let's see, did I scroll down further? Yes, I did. So it's basically the same. So it went up from 500 hashes to 511. Nothing too crazy. Cortex, 41 kilohash now. When it was what? 22. So it went up 22 kilohash. Etho is another ETH hash token that's got 117 gigahash on it now. It was only... Oh, shoot! That was only 6 gigahash yesterday. And it's up to 117 gigahash. There's some of our ASICs. All right, so some of the ASICs that can mine either an ETH hash token or an ETC token, or maybe some of the ASICs that can't even switch to ETC hash because they're legacy or older, are switching to some of these ETH hash tokens, like Etho, Quark Chain, and others. Callisto's one. Look at Callisto. Callisto's lagging. So 11.16 terahash. I don't think it went up much. Sorry if I got a little bit loud there. Whoa. Yesterday was 82 gigahash. But then it dropped down to 11. Oh, no, it's 11 terahash. Woo! Okay. We are seeing a lot of ASIC hash rate or performance. Okay, so that's at least what? From 11 terahash, 82. So that was almost 1 terahash. So that's basically 10 terahash went to Callisto. Quark chain went from 18 gigahash to 65 gigahash. So I mean, yeah. I mean, if we account for what we're seeing on Ethereum Classic, which is about 200, let's say 250 terahash, and then all these little bits of, 10 terahash here, 20 terahash here, 0.5 terahash here, just spread out amongst the ecosystem. The ASIC to GPU ratio that I was thinking of, which was more of a 60-40 split, was about right. 40% ASIC, 60% GPUs. EtherGem, 1.2 terahash, nothing too crazy there. That's always been a low coin. And it was only at 2.4 gigahash yesterday. So yeah, people are flopping off to various cryptocurrencies, and we'll see how things pan out. But that's pretty interesting how it has changed. Keep an eye on this, guys. Keep an eye. You can use miningpoolstats.stream if you want to. You can use what to mine or any other mining calculators. I like looking at the actual net hash. I can't look at every single coin or keep an eye on every single coin. So let me know what you are seeing. Find me on Twitter, at me, send me the data, post or link to it, whatever you can find. But very interesting to see how everybody's dispersed. This is what I was hoping for, is that the network just go, baby. Go wherever you want. Support whatever project you want. It's not about profits right now. It's about getting behind a project you believe in for the long term. So Pearl, I know we saw that chart that says supposedly 740 terahash on Ethereum. I think that's incorrect or lagging. But yeah, we won't see the real consequences until people fly out their warehouses and make manual adjustments. Simple mining wasn't ready for this. Yeah. So this is something that I talked about with Son of a Tech yesterday. That's why I only got 4 hours of sleep. This is gonna take time for it to happen. He asked me my time frame, so I'm looking like end of October, beginning of November, where I think everything will finally start to settle down. Right? Net hash pops off, difficulty rises, profitability goes down, people drop off, people get on. For everything to settle and price discovery to also happen, for everything to settle, I think we're going to see the beginning of that towards the end of October. But for the market to really recover from this economic situation that we're in, because obviously everything's down, I really don't think anything will really pop off until 2023, Q1 2023. So it's really a hunker down situation. Keep your head down, stack the sat, stack the GUI, stack whatever you're mining, and just keep focusing on what you want to do. Projects you support. This is a good time to do some maintenance on your rigs if it's getting too expensive to run. Do some maintenance on your rigs. Check out various projects. Look into them. Check out what they're doing on GitHub, how many commits they have, their Twitter, their socials, their online presence. Like a number of different things that you can do during this unknown time frame to really iron out the kinks and see, okay, hey, you know what? I like this project, or I like this project. But it's very, very, this is super interesting to me. There was some debate going on earlier this morning about the power usage of the world. My speculation, based off of some of the data that we already have from 2019 and a increase of 3% every year, which is not really the best, right? I would say more like a 5% increase as things led on. But coming from 2019 to 2022, I think where it's speculating math-wise is a 26,000, maybe 26.5, 26,500 terawatt hours is the overall electricity of the world. But with newer data and newer information and not just estimations, I really believe we're more around 32 to 34,000 terawatt hours in electrical consumption or electricity consumption. The reason I say that is because the debate about power usage and how mining is bad for the environment, all that stuff, that shouldn't be a blanket statement and just say that POW, proof of work, mining, or even proof of storage or anything that uses electricity is bad for the environment, where we can make improvements, not just in mining, but agriculture and various entities to try to make our power usage, our electricity usage, cleaner, but more proficient. Ethereum's down 7% now, guys. I'm wondering if I should really take some profits now because I got to pay some things before it goes down any further. But I mean that would be selling at a loss compared to holding long term. I'm probably gonna hold. But I do need to pay some bills, unfortunately. And this is going to be a really tough time if you're a mining operation trying to survive. But I know that you can do it. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. That's all I can say. Just hang in there. Things will get better. All right, so let's wrap up the stream. I'm going to get out of here if you don't have any last-minute questions. Thank you for all my viewers that watch in the future. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you change the drop down called averages for revenue, you can average the last 1 hour. It puts the hash rates closer and gives you a little better revenue estimate, but showing high revenue. All right, so let's do what they're saying here. So I'm going to open up in a new tab so I don't mess up my thing. And you're talking about averages for the last hour. Okay, calculate. Yikes. Yeah, It's gonna be fun. Looks like some hash rate dropped off. Conceal Rio's starting to spike up now, and Kryptonite GPU coins are available to mine via Zerg pool and other auto switching pools, and people may be utilizing that to mine them and get paid in Litecoin, Bitcoin, Dash, whatever the heck they choose. So we might see some flip flopping off of that. I'm very interested to see some of these PowerColor variant coins like Neoxia, Ravencoin, and Xano, see how they perform in the long run. But right now, you know, even though it's been talked about heavily, Ergo is the #1 coin. However, the difficulty spike that's going to hit in less than 24 hours is going to be ridiculous. And we'll see how things shake out with Flux really being the #2. I guess, what did we say? Ergo, Flux, Ravencoin, Neoxia are the top coins as far as GPU hash rate, but they're not the only coins. People it looks like that people are going to Eternity. People are going to a Zhash coin. People are going to Conflux or Octopus. Let's show some love to Aeon. Matter of fact, let's go look at what Aeon was yesterday. Aeon was 427 kilohash yesterday, and today it's at 545, so it went up 100 kilohash. You might want to show some love to Aeon. I know there's going to be some weird times. Swap is delayed. So you can mine whatever the hell you want because it's your fucking rigs. Excuse my language. But, you know, look for things that you support, believe, and can get behind. Has some promise, good projects, good devs. You know, the devs aren't just going to dip out on you, because that's one of the biggest problems with today's market is that these devs create a new project and just hype it and then dip out, and then you're left holding the bag. That happened to me a number of times. Trust me, you don't want to be that person. But you know, you can look into these projects. Like, say for example, let's just go find a random project, right? Let's go. Let's use Zcash. Zcash used to be the #1 mineable coin back in the day. Or earlier, not back in the day, because even before that, there were better coins to mine. But, you know, like the 2016, 2017 craze, you know, Zcash was one of the top coins to mine. When I find a new coin that I'm interested in mining, if it is mineable, you know, there's a couple things I look at, right? So I look at the charts, I look at the markets, how many exchanges it's supported on, are there exchanges that I like to use or can utilize. I like to look at their, you know, their social media feed. I like to go to their website or check out their GitHub. I check out their block explorer. I look at the community, you know, whether it's on Twitter or whatever it may be. And I like to see some activity. Matter of fact, let's see here. Zcash, GitHub. See, so I like to see some activity on GitHub, and Son of a Tech mentioned it, like compiling a resource that would, like, you know, tell you top projects or top commits by a project on GitHub and updates and revisions and modifications. That would be very interesting data to have, because we want to see projects that continue to innovate, grow, develop, and improve. And I don't think there's a resource just like out there like that. If anybody can make it, let Son of a Tech know. I'd be very interested to also utilize it as well, to where we can just see, you know, top projects by commits, top projects that continue to make updates to their GitHub. But yeah, socials, GitHub, markets, what exchanges they're on. Obviously read their roadmap and white paper, see if it identifies with values that you support, and then go from there. Because right now, out of almost 21,000 cryptocurrencies that are fucking out there, right? Almost all of them are S coins, unfortunately. But, you know, I could be wrong. Out of that 21,000, though, there's only like 170 mineable coins. Now, CoinMarketCap doesn't show all the coins. They do not show all the coins, but eventually they will be listed. And you can see there's 100, if I scroll back down, there's 174 mineable coins. So compared to coins that might develop on proof of stake or some other consensus or some other, you know, blockchain, that isn't proof of work, you know, a lot of people don't want to use proof of work, even though proof of work has a lot of great attributes. They're concerned about power, they're concerned about what the government might do, they're concerned about this, that, and the other. But it's the best way to have a secure network that's decentralized, unless there's only you mining it. Then obviously, somebody could take advantage of that if the incentive is there. If you're a small project, the incentive is not there for the attackers to implement their attack vectors. I do love and support proof of work, but it seems that most of the projects, especially new projects, like if we go to new ones, they're mostly Binance Smart Chain, right? Maybe a little bit of Polygon, maybe a little bit of Solana. Phantom's got some good projects on it, but they're not their own token that's proof of work. So out of 21,000 coins, 175, let's say 200, because let's say there's another 25 that's not on here, right? So out of the 20,000, what was the number? 986. Oh, wait, I'm doing it wrong. So let's do 200 divided by 2986. Not even 1%. Basically 0.01% of all cryptocurrencies, of all S coins that are out there, are POW. 0.01% is proof of work type coins. So it would be nice to see more projects enter the arena and, create a new proof of work coin that, they have a good roadmap, solid foundation, good devs, constantly innovating and growing. It would be nice to see a new project. It's not often we see new projects. Like Caspa just came online, or is starting to get some more traction. Nyaxia is not new, but it's been gaining traction. So it's good to see projects like this. Ergo is actually fairly new compared to some of the other coins. Flux is not as new, but is new. Xano's new to me, right? So I've been mining for a hot minute now. I would say since 2014, 2015. Different coins that were mineable then are not mineable now. And so we have to keep on jumping or switching to different coins that are mineable, and then, get a bag and take profits if need be, or hang on to it because you believe in the long-term future of that project. So it's good. I'm not going to shill any one token, but when I do content on a particular video, like how to mine Synovate, which I've done, I'm just sharing the data. I'm just sharing the information, how to mine it, how to set up your miners, how much I saw for the 24-hour profitability. And then it's up to you to obviously do your own research into the actual project and figure out what's going on. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here, get back to work. It's only been about, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Thank you, Forever Metalhead, for the 99 cents. Check out LOL Miner, latest one for Nvidia updates. Let's go take a quick look. LOL Miner. I love LOL Miner. So latest one for Nvidia. All right, so we're at 1.57. And other performance improvement of Flux mining on Ampere-based GPUs, 1.5. Nice. Okay, so very interesting. Fixed a bug causing some ergo pools to disconnect the miner frequently. All right. So this was 9 hours ago. New LOL miner improves Flux performance 1.5 to 3.5% depending on the model and clocks. Now, I am having trouble right now. You can't see it on my Nvidia rig, on one of them that I need to get. It's up and running now, but there's some issues. Like there's some minor tweaking I got to do. But that's the game we live in, or the game we play, right? We always tweaking, we're always tuning. New algo comes out, trying to get the best hash rate and efficiency. Stop going down, man. Stop. Just stop. Stop going down. Go up. Up. Yeah, it kind of feels like a buy the rumor, sell the news type thing, where people are just, I don't know, whatever. I could see Ethereum easily being, and this is just pure speculation, not financial advice, easily being a $7,000 coin. Easily. I mean, if we hit almost 5,000 back in November 2021, when the markets get better, when the team continues to innovate, I could easily see this coin being a $7,000, $10,000 coin, Ethereum at least. It looks like the ETH core devs meeting just got done. I was going to send you over there, but guess not. All right, so you guys have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to get back to work because, you know, I got a full-time job and a life to live and a family to take care of, pay the bills. I thank you so much for your help. And real quick, I do want to say thank you to all the members of the channel. You can sign up and join down below. I've been trying to do better in a number of different ways, but I have been slacking on the behind-the-scenes stuff. Maybe we'll do something soon. But today's video was brought to you by BT Miners. I'm going to leave you with that before we move on to the other partner of mine, Doge Lord Coffee. Make sure you get some coffee. I got me some. I will see y'all later. Today's video is brought to you by BT Miners, and on their website you can sign up for their newsletter to get special offers or coupons depending on the service or product that they're offering. And their new website does bring a number of elements into the fold. For example, it's mining profitability calculator. Just like ASIC miner value, you can see what is the most profitable miner or cryptocurrency to mine at that time. Their miners range all the way from script algorithm to ETC hash, and they also offer repair services for ASICs or miners. Now, obviously, if you have a really old ASIC that parts aren't carried anymore, that might be a little bit harder, but just reach out to their services. See if they have a way to help you repair it. If you can't have your ASICs or your miners in-house with you or at your location, you may want to consider hosting services. Now, while I can't speak to all of these various elements of BT Miners because I haven't had one-on-one experience, do check them out. And by supporting them, you're supporting the channel, and I couldn't thank you enough. But let's get back to the video. So I lied. Mind Your Biz is live right now. I'm going to send you guys over there. Really good guide. Underrated in my opinion. People should give him some more love. But I'm going to send you guys over there. He's dropped knowledge on me many a times and put me in my place many a times. And I appreciate him for it. Looks like... Can I edit or send you guys over there? Let me see here. Bear with me 1 second. Thank you for your patience. Oh, I need to put this stream includes paid promotion. I forgot to do that. Whoops, my bad. It does, okay? It does. I messed up on that. All right, hang on. Let me switch you guys to a screen that's worth something. While I try to figure this out. Where's the raid button? Can I not enable it after the fact? I have to do it before I start. God, raiding on Twitch is so much better than this crap. Customization, slow mode. Oh, he doesn't have it on. Ah, interesting. He doesn't have it on to where I can send you guys over there. Let's see. So anyways, yeah, I'll just drop in the live chat. Go check out Mind Your Biz. Really good guy. Seth is pretty cool. Uncle Seth. Seth is really cool. Thank you for hanging out. And I will catch you guys later on. Hit me up if you find data information. Again, sticking to facts, sticking to data, sticking to information that you see or think is relevant and that should be aware of. At me on Twitter. You guys know I'm in various discords from all the various crypto content creators. Everybody was up late last night, so keep me posted. All right, hit me up. All right, I'll catch you guys later on. Do me a favor on the way out, hit the like button, make sure to get subscribed, and notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. And I thank you very much for your time. Blah blah blah, yada yada. See you. Bye guys.